Good morning, everyone, and thank you all for joining us as we celebrate the grand reopening of Telephone Pioneer Park Playground. I'm so thrilled that we have some fourth grade students from Village Meadow Elementary School here with us today. Little known fact, I actually attended Village Meadows a long time ago when it was probably a new school. Today's ribbon cutting reflects our city's commitment to equity and accessibility. This playground was designed to ensure children of all abilities can explore, learn, and have fun. It was designed with new adaptive play equipment, accessible surfacing, and sensory-friendly elements. Parks should be places where everyone feels welcome, and Telephone Pioneer Park continues to lead the way. I want to acknowledge the hard work and partnerships behind this project. First, a heartfelt thank you to Ability360 for their advocacy and expertise. Let's give them a Christopher. Is it working? Okay. Christopher, you and your team are invaluable in providing inclusive recreation across the city. Thank you. I also want to thank Integrity Foundation for their dedication in helping bring this vision to life. I was here the day the Integrity volunteers worked on the playground, and their enthusiasm was contagious. Thank you so much, Integrity. And finally, yes, round of applause for Integrity. Finally, I want to offer my sincere appreciation to the Parks and Recreation Department team. Their hard work, dedication, and passion are what make projects like this possible. And so let's give them a round of applause also. Thank you to the Parks Department. This grand reopening of Telephone Pioneer Park's playground shows Phoenix at its best. We value innovation, teamwork, and a commitment to serving every member of our community. I want to thank you again for being here. And I know we have a couple of more speakers, but I can't wait for us to all play. And that's the sign for play afterwards. So now it's my pleasure to introduce our Parks and Recreation Department Director, Cynthia Aguilar.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Good morning, everyone, especially to our students from Village Meadows? Did I get right?
Yeah.
Village Meadows. I hear you are 3rd through 6th graders. Is that right?
4th through 6th.
4th through 6th. Good morning. Thank you for being here. I also want to thank Vice Mayor O'Brien, who we introduced pretty quickly, but we're very lucky. She is the city councilwoman for this part of Phoenix, and you have a very fierce advocate for parks in your area. So if you could please give her a round of applause. I meet with her very regularly, and she is genuinely passionate about parks. And because of her, we are here today, and because of our partners at Ability360 and the Integrity Foundation. This park has a special place in our park system. You heard a little bit about it. There is no other park in the entire Phoenix park system, and we have almost 200 parks, quite like Telephone Pioneer Park. This was the city's first fully inclusive park. And we have work to do to make sure that that continues. And this is just one step towards that, making sure that we provide generations to come accessibility to our parks is really at the forefront of what we do. And as we continue to grow, we want to be sure that we're committed to that. I do want to thank Ability360. You are fantastic partners. We could not do what is done here for the community without you. Thank you very much to Chris and Gus, Brielle, everyone involved here. And as the Vice Mayor mentioned, the parks team, we have several members. So not only are they critical to making sure that things like this are planned, but moving forward, that things like this are taken care of. So to our children and to the community who's here, the moms I met at the front, I was so glad to meet you. They were so enthusiastic and appreciative for what we've done here. To all of you, thank you for really helping us take care of this place and making sure that other people are going to take care of it moving forward. And thank you to our Parks and Recreation team. If you are a Parks employee, can you please raise your hand? And with that, it's really my pleasure to introduce Christopher Knight, who is the CEO of Ability360.
All right. Thank you so much. What a beautiful morning. Everybody took my talking points about the park, so some of them bear repeating because I know so many individuals, so many organizations have come together in order to make this come to fruition. As mentioned previously, this used to be one of the country's, if not the country's, most accessible park, making sure that everybody could have an inclusive experience. And over the years, obviously, as some things do, it's kind of fallen off and technology's gotten better and design has gotten more interesting. I'm so incredibly proud that we're able to move forward on creating what used to be and creating what will be, I think, really a landmark in terms of accessibility for parks and for recreational areas. So I'm so thankful to the city of Phoenix. We're so thankful to the Parks and Rec department, certainly the Phoenix Suns who have helped. They introduced us to the Integrity Foundation, which obviously helped put this all together. And certainly I want to say a big thank you to our staff at Ability360, because I know how hard it is to kind of wrangle everything together and to find the funds and to get everybody on the same page. But I think once you work together, we really do see the fruits of our labor and what's coming together. So I'll share a quick story, and then we can go and enjoy ourselves. Just seeing this is just absolutely incredible. I got involved into the disability community as a result of being the younger brother to my brother TJ. We grew up in a relatively small at the time country town called Tomball, Texas. And growing up, I was in a unique vantage point to see my parents and some of their struggles. And as TJ, my brother, and I were growing up, we didn't have things like this. So I could tell how difficult it was for our parents to have to find different recreational opportunities, because not everything was accessible for my brother. So we'd have to separate in many circumstances. And from the beginning of my career, beginning of all that, kind of realizing what could the world look like if we could work better together to create places like this. And here we are. So I'm so proud of everybody's hard work. Thank you so much. This is just the beginning. It's going to be incredible. Thank you.